Welcome to the Garden Report, powered by ZipRecruiter and Blue Apron. My name is Jimmy Toscano, and that's Jared Weiss over there.
That's Jimmy Toscano.
And we have a good one for you. Everything got mixed up today. The Celtics are up by, was it 36?
Was their peak start lead? To the show.
Actually, no, 40 was their peak lead over the Orlando Magic, who, I mean,
the Celtics made the Magic disappear.
They vanished in thin air.
Their own Magic
That's going in my article later tonight.
Okay.
So
little lead for you.
The Celtics, there were many players on the Celtics that had a pretty much perfect night. Many players on the Orlando Magic who had an absolute fart of a night.
Jeff Green.
Let's talk about
Shout out Jeff Green.
Let's talk about what the Celtics did right. So they won 128-98. First off, Jaylen Brown, a career-high 20 points for the kid.
Jaylen Brown game. We were waiting for it.
Yeah, and it was huge. He was great in pretty much all facets of the game. He even had that Malik Monk tomahawk that didn't go in.
He's had a few, like, almost near – he's almost killed like 3 or 4 NBA players this year.
He's a very violent man. Actually, violent felonies are now going to be a 10-game suspension, according to Eric Pincus in the CBA. So look out, Jaylen Brown. My favorite play of the night, though, from Jaylen Brown was it was a play early in the game where Jonas Jerebko missed a 3 because Serge Ibaka defended it well, and then he chased down Serge Ibaka and blocked the shot from behind. He blocked it into Jaylen Brown's hands, and Jaylen outletted to Isaiah really quickly, and then he just started sprinting down the court, and Isaiah found him. He drove the lane and found him for an alley-oop. And it was really great to see Jaylen's off-ball skills are really improving because his on-ball skills are still very inconsistent. Stevens talked about how minutes isn't as important in consistency as your work. We see that he really does work. That's one thing that he certainly can do.
That's one of the things that I actually do look for a lot in a rookie is how are they transitioning to the NBA lifestyle. There's nobody watching them, every second. They don't need to... they don't have teachers, or I'm not sure how many NBA players or how many college athletes go to class anyways, but they're 10%. Not going to they're not going to have teachers looking over them. They don't have as much of a regulated schedule. It's like, sure, you got to get to practice, and what you do in your free time is what you do in your free time. It sounds like he's doing a lot of extra work in his free time, and it's showing up. And we knew about the IQ. We knew this guy going in was a bit of an old soul. He was a smart, intelligent guy. It's like, member of the chess team practically at Cal. Not quite, but close. So that's not a surprise, but it's good to see that he can adapt to the NBA lifestyle. And one of the questions I asked him after the game was, what's been the biggest surprise at the NBA? And he just said, like, everybody's really good. Everyone's big,
Who could have thought
fast.
that?
Yeah.
Never saw that coming.
Simplified it down for everybody. But it's, obviously true that only a 0.1% of college players make it to the NBA, so obviously the worst NBA player is going to still be an extremely good college player. So it's going to take time to adapt. He's not in the Rising Stars Challenge game. That's more to do with playing time than anything else.
I absolutely agree with that. It's kind of hard to find a place where you put him in there over the other rookies that were nominated.
But he's going to use it for fuel.
And he's not in the dunk contest, which Brad Stevens found out about during his press conference because, as Brad put it, nobody that he talks to would give him that information, which I thought was
That's
really great.
By choice, though.
That's
the dunk contest.
Yeah, and
what do you think? What
well,
does that
just
say
like
about
Brad, they want to keep the distractions away. They want to focus on work. Brad talked about in the post-game press conference how he actually complimented Jaylen. I think was fishing for a compliment on Jaylen's game tonight, and he really went to Jaylen's workout yesterday, saying that he had a great workout on an off day where he really worked hard, and that's the stuff that they want to see from him. Probably the kind of stuff that they maybe told him, you know what, don't do the dunk contest. Why don't you work out the entire week, and then next year you can go win the dunk contest.
Honestly, I'm not even sure they told him that. I really do think that he would just rather not go. I think he's like rather just be alone in his thoughts. I think, you know what I mean? Like maybe go home, visit the family. Get his workouts in.
He's gonna go home and listen to Alanis Morissette all week or something like that.
Put on some, put on the headphones.
The new Migos
take 1,000
album.
jump shots.
The new Migos album will do it.
I don't know if he's a Migos guy, but
I am today after that album came out.
Yeah.
But let's actually break down basketball before we go here. Drop Top was fantastic tonight. What I liked about
Jaylen Brown's kind of got the crop top.
Yeah, but what I like about what he's doing tonight was he actually does. Oh, he's a flat top. And he wears the crop shorts, so it kind of works. But so
crop top is his shirt.
What he actually did, Migos is killing everybody today. Jeez. What he actually did tonight was that he looked like way more patient with the ball, really just overall offensively than he has this year. We see that whenever he gets the ball, he tries to put on a dribble move, tries to go one-on-one. He let the game come to him way better tonight than we've really seen for most of the season.
Talking about Jaylen here?
Talking about Jaylen.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not talking about Migos anymore.
No, okay. No, all the things we talked about. He's patient. He's not one of those rookies that's looking for a shot all the time. He's not putting up bad shots. I think he's cool, calm, and collected. And another thing that you have to remember, he had a career high tonight in the starting lineup playing with guys that he doesn't play with a lot of times, which is another impressive thing. He's not logging a ton of minutes with, you know, Isaiah or Crowder. He's usually coming off the bench and playing with guys like Kelly and Smart and those types of guys. So another check, another plus on the game. A lot of noise going on here right now.
Good metaphor.
A lot going on.
All right, before we go to part 2 and talk about Tyler Zeller and Kelly Olynyk, we want to tell you about our boys at ZipRecruiter. They're not our boys, they're a company, but we are very happy to be partnered with them. So you go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan, and you will be able to post whatever job that you are listing to over 200 job sites in the snap of a finger, in the time it would take you to Wingardium Leviosa the Magic to a 30-point deficit. So go to ZipRecruiter. It's the best way to hire. We're hiring people, and we're using ZipRecruiter to do it. We will be right back.
I would say don't hire any former Orlando Magic players.
That would probably be a good
if you're
idea.
Trying to create a basketball
team.
Or
current.
Yeah.
All right, well, that'll do it for part 1 of the Garden Report. Stay on this YouTube playlist, and part 2 is coming right up.